Hello everybody, welcome back and thank you for joining me for another video today. All right, I've got a few things I want to tell you and show you and all kinds of stuff before we get to today's painting, but I don't recommend you fast forward because you might miss the good stuff. All right, first and foremost, let me show you guys the dried results of the last painting. So as I wanted and expected, the base dried much darker, which is what I wanted, and now I love it. And that gold in there, that 24 karat gold, is stunning. So it dried perfectly. I mean, look. Hey, my nails match. Look at that. I mean, it's perfect. So that is done and dry, and that is available for purchase. If you are interested, you can email me, kanellaciraco@gmail.com. Next thing I wanted to do is swap out one of my colors. That's what I'm doing. Okay, next, really quickly, Spokane, Washington. I will be in Washington at Loon Lake for an all-inclusive lakeside retreat happening June 6th to 9th. There's only 2 spots left. I only have 2 spots left. So it is a quiet, intimate event. Everything is included. You just need to get there. You will be picked up from the airport. You will be taken back to the airport when the event is over. You get lodging at a lakeside cabin. You get breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, alcohol, drinks, and of course, classes with me. All of that is included in this retreat. So if you want information for that, there is a link with a website in the description below, or email me at kanellaciraco@gmail.com and I'll send you the info if you can't happen to find it in the description below. Also, I mentioned in the last video, Niagara Falls. I am going to be teaching in Niagara Falls on the Canadian side, not the American side. I'll be there Saturday, July 19th. I already have a bunch of seats booked, which I'm so excited. I mean, there's nothing better than announcing an event and seats just start filling up. So I'm super stoked about that. I have people coming over from the US. I had a lady, lovely lady today. She booked, she's from Chicago. She's coming. I mean, there's another person coming from the US as well. I mean, I'm so excited because I'm so close to the border now with this event that if you are in the US, you could either fly over to Pearson in Toronto, and then get a rental car and then come to Niagara Falls, or you can fly into Buffalo, New York. So you stay within the US when you're flying, which is probably cheaper for you. And you can fly into Buffalo, New York, and then rent a car for a day or 2 or whatever. It depends on how long you want to stay and check out the sights of Niagara Falls and the attractions, but then just drive over the border. Obviously, you need proper documentation to cross the border. Please do your research. But yeah, and then of course the fellow Canadians. I mean, you can come from all over, from Toronto, Hamilton, Mississauga, Brampton. I mean, you can come from all over and come and enjoy a fun day of painting with me in Niagara Falls. If you want information, email me. All right, next thing I want to talk to you about is Loli Veffy May Kit for Mother's Day. Let me move this aside and show you guys what this awesome Mother's Day kit entails. I'm super excited. Happy Mother's Day. It's coming up, I mean, in like 2 weeks or so. It's Mother's Day. So Loli Veffy and I have teamed up to do a mega sale. Okay, I don't think we've done a sale this big before. So let me tell you what you get. Let's start with 2 MDF rounds. Okay, so you get 2 of these. These are 12-inch MDF rounds. And then you get a little 8-inch MDF round. You also get 2 metal turtles. You guys know I use these in my classes at FAE. I've also done classes here with using the little turtle. You can put them on this little guy, or you can put them on the bigger one, or you can use both. Can you use both? I bet you can. Yeah, you could totally use both and do 2 on 1. You can also buy these turtles separately as well if you want extras. So you get the 2 boards, 12-inch, 1 8-inch, 2 metal turtles, and a partridge in a pear tree. No, I'm just kidding. Ow, I just got pricked. So you get 2 bottle brushes. That hurt. The little brush just pricked me right into my finger. You get 2 bottle brushes. You get, let's move that over there, like so. You get 2 plastic stir sticks, okay? You get, let me bring it over. You get a little silicone measuring cup here. You get up to 4 ounces. There you go. You get this split cup, silicone split cup. If you want to do pours with that, that would be actually pretty cool. And then you get 2 measuring cups. You get a 1 cup and a 2 cup measuring cup. So you get that. You also get a 5-pack of the Loli Veffy squeeze bottles. These are the 250 ml size. And then you get 2, that's right, 2 packs of the 150 ml squeeze bottles, which are the ones I use every day. So you get 2 packs. So that means you get 20 of these bottles. I mean, you can never have enough bottles. You all know how many bottles I have behind me. I have over 300 bottles. So you get the bottles, and then, so that's what you get. However, if you are one of the first 50 people to buy a kit, you got to be 50 or lower. You got to be one of the first 50 people. You will get for free a mega silicone mat. I mean, come on, this thing is huge. Look at this. You get a mega silicone mat if you are one of the first 50 people to buy this kit. So, and you get a scraper with it, a Loli Veffy scraper. So if I were you and you want this kit, I would pause my video, head on over to Loli Veffy, get the kit, be one of the first 50 to get this. This here alone is a $65 value, and you get it for free if you're one of the first 50 people. Now, how much is this kit? This kit retails for about $124, but it is 50% off. 50% off. I know, 50% off. Why? Because it's Mother's Day. So 50% off. So the kit is 61 and change. So like I said, head on over to the Loli Veffy website and get the kit before they are sold out. And if you're one of the first 50, you get a mega mat for free, people. I mean, you can't beat that price. You get all these bottles. It's so cool. As it slips out of my hand and goes across the table. But yeah, so that is the Loli Veffy Mother's Day kit. All right, if you want to get it, don't delay. Get it today. Look, I'm a poet and didn't know it. Oh gosh, I'm so funny sometimes. Okay, let's get back to today's painting. So yeah, Spokane, Washington, Niagara Falls, next to upcoming events. Get your Mother's Day Loli Veffy kit, 50% off, no code needed. Get to the website, put it in the cart, check out, and there you go. And if you're one of the 50 lucky people, you will get that bonus silicone mega mat. Okay, let's get to today's painting, shall we? Today, back to a 14 by 14, sticking with the same size for all of this, all about the base part 2 series. So today we are using a blue. We are using King's Blue by Amsterdam. All right, now I know a bunch of you mentioned, some ideas. Someone said Tiffany blue, someone said olive green deep and a dark olive green, which both sound very good to me. So that might be in a future video. So that's my base. Let me tell you the colors. I've got Pewter by Decoart. Then I have Pearl Waterfall Blue by Arteza. And then there's this color, which I still have yet to put a label on. I mean, and I always forget what it's called, but I believe it is by Mart and is carbon metallic black or something, but it looks blue. Okay. I mean, I keep forgetting what the heck this thing is called. And I know you guys will tell me in the comments below. And I always keep forgetting to put a label on it every single time. I always forget, but it's like a metallic carbon black or something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong. This color is my own concoction. It is the base color that I did Anthony's painting in from video 598. If you want to know that color, go to video 598 and I'll tell you what colors I use to make that color. And then I have Pearl White by Arteza. And then topping it off, I've got Blue Black Indigo by Atelier. Now, I wasn't sure if I should do Pearl Cream by Arteza or Pearl White. And now that I'm looking at it, I think I'm going to take the Pearl White out and I'm going to do Pearl Cream. But if you don't have Pearl Cream by Arteza, you could also use Pearl by Decoart. So Decoart also has a pearl, but because I already have a Decoart in here, I don't want to put 2 Decoarts, so I'm going to stick with the Arteza. But in case you don't have pearl, you can use Pearl by Decoart. All right, so those are the colors. If you want to know how I mix my paints for all these different name brands and the ratios for my water to Floetrol ratio, check out video number 434. I will link it up here at the top. It is a full tutorial on how I mix my paints. All right, I'm going to flood my canvas and I'll be right back. All right, canvas is covered, bubbles have been popped. Let's get started. Now, let's get started and get squirted. Ay, ay, ay. Now, when I was trying to figure out what colors to use, I was like, do I do contrasting colors? Do I do dark blue colors? So I went to Pinterest, my favorite place to go when I need color palette inspiration. So I went to Pinterest. And I just did a search for King's Blue color palette. Like literally, that's all you have to do. And it brought me up all kinds of color palettes. Some had brown in them, which would have been nice too with this. But most of them were like dark blues and navy blues, which looked really nice. So that is why I chose all blues for this. But I mean, creams and browns would look really nice with this as well. But yeah, I decided to just stick to the dark blues. But if you ever need some color palette ideas, I mean, definitely just go to Pinterest and just search that color that you want as a base. So let's say, you know, lilac purple as a base, you know, just do lilac purple color palette, and then it'll bring you like to so many ideas. That's why I love Pinterest. All right, we've got the cream. Oh, I have a feeling this one's gonna be nice. And then Blue Black Indigo, Atelier. All right, very good. Always close and clean the tips so you don't get boogies, dry boogies on your tips of your bottles. Let's pop the bubbles. Okay, let's get to it. Oh, I love it. Now here's my problem. Every time I'm blowing out, I see a boogie in there and it totally distracts me from continuing with my thought process of which way I want to go. And it's so annoying because it's so distracting because there's a boogie here and a boogie here. And I mean, it's so frustrating to see these boogies when I'm blowing it out because then I'm like, I got to remember where that boogie is. So let me get my tweezers. Hold on. All right. So there's a big boogie right there. You know, oh, now I got blue all over my fingers. I want to get, there he is. It's a big chunk of King's Blue, and I don't like it. And then there was another one right here. That should do it. Oh my gosh, I love these colors. And of course, you know it, the King's Blue base is going to dry darker. Now, I don't know if I like that part there. Let me, I don't know, let me try and blow it. See? You see what I did? Look what I did. Good thing it only touched the blue and not the rest of my painting. Oh, silly girl. All right. I don't usually do that. That usually doesn't happen. There we go. Okay. I'm going to use the hairdryer. There we go. That's better. There was no way I was reaching that without getting my ladies in there again. So just be careful when you lean over not to do what I just did. I love this. I wish there was more of the blue, black, indigo throughout here. But this one here, this color that I don't seem to remember, carbon metallic black or whatever the heck it's called, that is definitely within this painting. And it looks like it's black. I mean, hence the name of the color. But I know once it dries, it's going to shimmer quite nicely. Oh, I love it. I love this. And I can't wait to see it dry because I know this blue is going to dry so much darker. So I'm going to fix my edges and I'm going to bring you guys in for a close-up. Be right back. All right, so before we get to the close-up, take your stick and scrape those drips. Do all 4 sides, obviously. Come back 10 minutes later, do it again, and you should be good to go. I mean, look at this. I love it even how it looks wet. I love this blue, but I'll be very curious to see what it looks like when it's dry, because it's gonna dry darker and it's gonna have like a smoky look, I hope. We'll see. But even if it dried like this, I would still love it. Now you can't see any shimmer, so let's turn the lights off and the flash on and see what we get. All right, flash is on. It's a nice sunny day though, so it's pretty bright in my studio. But I mean, there's quite a few metallics in here. There was the Pearl by Arteza, there was the Decoart, there's that metallic carbon black, blue, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. I know you guys are going to tell me in the comments below what it's called, but there it is. I mean, isn't that pretty? I love that color, and I don't even know if I only have the 1 bottle of it. So we'll see if I can even find where that bottle is, somewhere in a box in my studio. But I mean, look at that shimmer. I love it. It's so pretty. Let's go up here. Oh, yes. This is going to dry so nicely. I cannot wait. It's perfect. Look at that. I love it. Love it. And there you have it, my friends. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments below. And let me know in the comments, you know, keep giving me your ideas on what color bases you want to see. What do you want to see next? Again, I know someone said Tiffany blue and olive green, but I'm still listening to all your, or not listening, reading all your comments. So let me know in the comments below. Information for workshops in the description below. Loli Veffy kit, go and get it before it sells out, but be one of the first 50. I mean, you want to get that free mega mat, right? Who doesn't? Well, that is it for me for now. Until next time, my friends, thank you so much for watching. Have a good day, have a good night, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye.